My piercer first started off by wiping my ears clean since my skin is so oily that I can hear the US national anthem playing from inside. Good evening, axolots. How are we all doing? I'm doing, your mom. So a week ago, university officially started for me. I am but a mere few months away from forfeiting my status as a teenager. Yes, 19 still counts as a teenager. It's called 19, not 9 adult. Now there is something that I have been procrastinating for far too long. Piercings. Now everyone I know and their grandbaby has them, but not me, despite the voluptuous size of my big fat earlobes. Most of my friends told me that their parents got theirs pierced when they were babies, but my mom opted out of that because she wanted to give me the freedom of choice. Thanks a lot, Mom. You failed to realize you have given birth to a really vain pussy. But I am almost an adult now, and it is time for me to face up my fear. And I also really want to wear these kinds of earrings. They look really dumb. After a bit of research, we found out that needle piercings tend to be a lot better than gun ones. So we booked an appointment at a well-known qualified tattoo shop, just to ensure that I don't become the next Dumbo. All that was left for me to do before the date was to wallow in anticipation and fear. I decided to consult my kind, supportive, reassuring audience on Instagram for some advice on piercings to soothe my heart. Here's what I posted, okay? Hi y'all, I'm planning on getting ear piercings, just normal ones on my big ass earlobes. Is it really painful because I keep seeing mixed answers? Like what kind of pain are we talking? I know I'm the coolest high pain tolerance big PP man to ever exist, so this is just for research purposes, okay? I don't really care. Fun fact, this is my toilet wall. I was shitting while typing this. Then I attached an image of my main motivation before checking in on my DMs 10 minutes later to see what my kind and loving, reassuring audience had to say. It do not hurt, but after they pinch your ear, it can feel like it's burning a little. Burning? Burning? Do we have different definition on what constitutes as pain? There were some people telling me it felt like nothing, and then there were others telling me their experience was just the equivalent of a Reddit horror post with Minecraft parkour in the background. So clearly the lesson here is to never seek advice from Instagram stories. I then started to lose my mind a little because it was 3 AM, so I could only wait for that fateful day. One last look at my virgin ear. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Now getting to the piercing salon was a whole journey in of itself. We had to go into this one mall that led you to another mall that had another mall inside of it. There is an astronaut here for some reason. I ended up in the back room somehow. My dad keeps rubbing his hands like a mischievous fly, but eventually we got there.
Oh, okay.
So I was given a few options to choose for which earrings I wanted. And it was a tough decision because whatever I chose had to stay there for 3 months. I opted for the star ones, and after I made my decision, some random background music began playing as if I had just completed a quest. Both stars. Both stars.
Both stars. Okay. 兩個都一樣。Mickey Mouse.
Apparently, the workers could tell that I was just a tiny bit nervous. Don't know how they were able to see that. I looked so brave. So they decided to give me some words of advice.
Excited?
Papa, so scared. 19?
19. Deep breath and just relax. Trust me, you won't even feel it.
I did not trust that, but she seemed nice, so we ball.
兩個白頭髮，兩個白毛。Nervous?
My eyes are incredibly red here, but I must assure you all that I am not in fact smoking weed. This is just the result of extreme sleep deprivation, as well as poor quality contact lenses that have been worn for far too long. I take too much care of my health to start smoking weed. In order to hype myself up for this intense process, I decided to watch the most sickest, the most hardest videos on Instagram Reels. No more dilly-dallying, it was officially time to get the piercings done. My piercer first started off by wiping my ears clean since my skin is so oily that I can hear the US national anthem playing from inside. Then I stunned everyone in the room with how unproportionate my ears were.
你的耳朵啊，这里的耳垂很厚啊。
这里比较短哦，啊，
哎，是啊，不平啊。
我看，哦，不平，这里比较长，哦，这里比较长，这里比较长，这里比较短。
I did not even know that there was a thing. It wasn't just like a tiny little difference. No, no, no. Apparently, my earlobes were so incredibly different that it triggered my piercer's OCD. They had to go back and forth measuring and drawing on where the holes would be for like 5 minutes. Is that a ruler?
这里比较大，
这里比较阔哦。
大很多。
嘿嘿，这边是耳垂。
OK，就是这样，你自己看。
Then I was given a mirror to inspect the work. And I'm sure I would be a lot more impressed if I wasn't so distracted by my newfound discovery of how uneven my earlobes were.
你的耳朵这里啊，你看它，看得到啊，你这里啊，短一点，看它，这里长一点，我觉得。
Afterwards, I finally got into this surgeon simulator looking bench. My dad was stuck outside, peering in from the tinted glass and making faces at me since I couldn't move. Apparently, from his view, it looks like I was about to get operated on.
Whole body just relax. Whole body just 放鬆你。relax relax relax 鬆鬆，一想 imagine 別的東西啦。
Don't panic, really. It's nothing one, you know, really very fast only. Just relax, most important.
Yes, because nothing is more relaxing than multiple people telling you to relax at the same time while you get impaled. Now, I have this thing, okay, where if I am injured ever so slightly in front of my friends, I will bitch and moan, don't clip that, really dramatically, and act as if I am 2 drops of blood away from immediate death. However, in front of strangers, I am terrified to show any signs of pain. Here was my face when the needle entered. As you can see, I barely even flinched. My mom told me it was as if nothing had happened.
That's it, it's done. Don't move yet, don't move yet.
But since we have the modern power of technology, let me show you what was really going on in my head at the time.
OK 吗
OK。
I lied, it was really painful.
哎，好像没有感觉这样哦，就过了。
Okay, to be fair, it wasn't the most jaw-dropping, labor-equivalent pain that I was expecting in my head. It was actually the same kind of pain as getting a vaccination. Like, you know the Kiki and Booba experiment? This was like a Booba kind of pain. I actually have no idea what magic sorcery is going on here. Like, where did this star earring come from? How is it staying on? What happened to the giant needle? Why is my earlobe so fat?
这里很大，你看到吗？这里这样搞。
I'm beginning to wonder if I should donate my earlobes to science. Like, is it really that huge? Is it... is it not an average earlobe size? Guys, I'm about to start inventing earlobe insecurity. Then came time for the second ear. It was about the same. If you showed this image without context to anyone, they would assume I'm about to get my appendicitis taken out.
Right? Not so bad, right?
To be fair, I'm still not really lying, since the bad in my head was basically internal decapitation. This is why you always imagine the worst, so you get pleased by reality. Boom, second ear done, and we're good. Overall, I would rate the pain a 4 out of 10 actually. I am just a very dramatic person. It did not burn, in fact. Thank you, random user on Instagram.
你慢慢起来，你不要，慢慢，有些人太紧张起来会，这个这样对。
Guys, is this a safe space? Can I admit something? I really want to try fainting. I want someone to knock me out. Like, I want to faint in a safe environment. I want to know what it's like. Like, maybe somewhere cushioned. So yeah, afterwards I had my head twisted around a bit so they could inspect it.
量得准准，因为我有强度计，我要量得很准。那你看，它这个比较大，来这里这样。
I get it! My earlobes are a monstrosity to nature! I love the shop though. The workers are so nice, and my piercer really took the time to make sure that I was satisfied with my results. And they also taught me how to take care of it afterwards. So far, there are like no infections at all. They even took pictures of it afterwards, so now the world will know of my big fat earlobes. Is it really that big? Is it really that fat? Nah. After the whole thing ended, I was left with 2 very specific instructions. 1, to make sure I cleaned it every day, and 2, to make sure I don't eat seafood, because apparently that makes the recovery process a lot more difficult. And that is a big shame, because I had sushi immediately after. They did specify that especially nothing that I was allergic to. So my mom took my prawn away. That was really tragic. So yeah, that's it. I have ear holes now. Voila. Oh wait, what? I have piercings now. Voila la la. I'm a big boy. Once I can take these bad boys out, I will have unlocked a whole new world of potential. I can make anything into an earring if I try hard enough. Watch me. Empire State Building, Empire State Building on my ear. It's supposed to start hurting right now. It does feel a little bit painful still when I touch it directly, but I think that maybe because I keep forgetting that I have piercings and I just tug on this thinking that it's dead skin, and then I crawl on the floor in pain for like 2 minutes. This was a very short video, but I have been delaying getting piercings for so many years, and I just wanted to show the process for you all. Fear not, there will be more CAI videos in the future. My account got whammered, like they rejected me when I kept trying to sign in. I think I may have broken the system, so I will try my best to fix that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Earring punch.